Yeah, so I figured that with all the money that I'm burning just by sitting, waiting for the truck to get fixed, it's probably not smart to pay for an Uber. So I'm just out here hoping to hitch a ride. Maybe someone will find kindness in their heart and stop and take me to the terminal. Surprisingly, stress is not sinking in yet. How's it going, guys? It's the Peruvian trucker back with another video. I just made it to the motherland, Prime 1, and I'm sorry about the flashers. I gotta keep them on. Oh, let's see what happens if I turn them off for a minute. But I don't know if I've mentioned in the past. I've definitely thought about it, and there we go. Hey, man. Yes. There you go. Yeah, I gotta drop it and go take the truck taken care of. I got backed into. There's nothing I can do. I wish. Yeah. No, go ahead, go ahead. Yeah.
Do you have a lock on the trailer?
I do. Do you need to? Okay, yeah, let me have it right now. Yeah, man. Hey guys, so before I got selfishly interrupted, I was in the process of telling you. So I think this every time. I don't know what it is, but every time that I get to a prime terminal, mainly Manuka or Springfield, where it's not that hard to find a parking spot. Pittston, I can give or take. It's always it's been a mess lately. But every time that I get to one of these terminals, it's a similar feeling to when I hit that Florida border. I don't know what it is. I just get excited about being at the terminal, having some amenities, maybe eating different food, have a gym at my disposal. I may not use any of those things, but it's just the fact, or just knowing that they're there, that has this effect. I don't know. Also, before I got interrupted, I wanted to say that surprisingly, I didn't have to wait in line to get into a bay at inbound outbound, and that I considered that a win, that I was already at a win. But then I sat for 45 minutes in inbound outbound while they replaced my trailer tires. So I'm still gonna call it a win. When I was about 5 miles away from Springfield, from the terminal, I called the person that's the body shop guy that Prime uses to let him know that I was getting close. And he told me that what I had to do was detach from my trailer and run down to MHC Kenworth, I think it is, the Kenworth dealership by the Springfield terminal, and go to the body shop and find a guy named Ken and go from there. So I'm going to detach real quick and we're going to go as quickly as we can. It's about to be 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Wednesday. So yeah, I don't know, maybe they'll take care of me tonight. I don't want to jinx myself, but I'll take those chances. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to talk to the people and I'll let you guys know what's what.
cross you?
No, he backed into me when I was sleeping.
Did you jump out of that bed pretty quick?
Thankfully, I was. Okay, guys, so I'm back in the truck. I'm still here at the body shop's parking lot. And there's some good news, there's some bad news. Not really bad news, but some less than desirable news. We'll just call them that. There's no bad news here. It may take a little longer than I was expecting to fix the truck, but I want to walk you through what they're going to fix. I'm just going to drive to the terminal again, and we'll take it there. Let's go. Okay, guys, so I'm back here at the terminal, and I'm going to try to make this quick because I'm not going to lie, I'm just a little embarrassed of being out here holding the camera. But I wanted to share what's going to get done to the truck because I was actually geeking out on how these trucks are made when I was at the body shop and they were breaking down the pieces that have to be replaced. So I'm going to start with the mirror, which is like maybe the least interesting. This is going to get replaced. The bumper right here is going to get replaced. It's a little scraped. Yeah, you can see that. And then this is the main issue, the hood. So I didn't realize this, but the hood is actually a 3-piece hood. This here is a seam. The fender gets glued to the main piece. So this whole piece has to be replaced. The person at the body shop was telling me that he knows that they have these in stock. What might be an issue is that behind it, over here, so this over here is a reinforcement, and this glues to, well, the fender glues to the reinforcement, and this has to be replaced because the headlight got pushed in. So the headlight got pushed in, the reinforcement got damaged, and that piece they may not have in stock. They have to get that reinforcement, they have to get the fender piece, they have to get the headlight piece for the most recent accident. Now, when it comes to this glorious accident over here, yo! They told me that these parts should be in stock, no problem. So that's what's going on with the truck right now. Let me just close the hood and get back on the truck so I can break down what's going to be happening in the next couple days. And yes, I said the next couple days. Surprisingly, stress is not sinking in yet. Well, yeah. Okay, so what's the timeline? We looked at the truck and then we went back in the office, and the person that was taking care of me asked someone else to call the Freightliner dealer to check on the availability of the parts, mainly the reinforcement for the headlight that's behind the fender in the hood. Unfortunately, they called the both representatives that they work with, and none of them picked up the phone. So there's no real information on parts availability. While we were doing the walk around, I asked, and the person that was taking care of me told me that more than likely 3 days. Today is Wednesday, today is gone. So Thursday, Friday, and thankfully they are open Saturday. So there's a chance that by Saturday I may be done with this. But as he was explaining that, I'm working the numbers through my head because it's 3 days, the truck has to be in the shop. I was starting to figure out how I'm going to go about sleeping through the night, and without me even bringing that up, all I did was ask, do you need the truck to be here right now, or can I bring it back tomorrow since no work's going to get done today? And he said, oh no, we don't need it right now, you can of course drive it, we would need it here back here by 7 in the morning. And then he went to say that what they could do for me without me even requesting it, what they could do for me was that because they only need to work on the hood and certain parts of the truck, we could pull the truck into the shop, they can take all the stuff out that they need so they can start working on it, like getting it get the replacement parts repainted, etc. And we can just take the truck back out of the shop and park it at a parking spot, and I can just sleep in the truck while they're working on the parts. And when the parts are ready to get reattached to the truck, again, they'll just knock on my door, presumably 3 days later, and I will drive, or they will drive the truck back into the shop and attach the parts that need to be replaced back on the truck, and that should be that. Not an ideal situation, but I'm not gonna lie, that's fine with me. I was making the math in my head about having to go to the campus inn and potentially checking in. I don't know how much it is a night, but I'll take $0 a night in my truck over anything. I have chicken in the truck. I don't need to worry about food. I'll just like eat off my supplies. And yeah. So again, the bad news, well, okay, no bad news. The less than desirable news is the potential time that it's going to take for the truck to be fixed because of the reinforcement on the headlight. Other than that, I can't complain. Honestly, being able to sleep in the truck and not spend any more money than what I need to is a blessing. I assume that if the damage was more severe, like a radiator or a drivability issue, I would be screwed, in the sense that I would actually have to stay at a hotel. I wouldn't be able to stay to have this waiting arrangement, let's call it. So again, happy with the outcome. Well, right now I'm going to go into the terminal. I'm going to do some laundry, hopefully use the gym, take a shower, and be back at the body shop tomorrow morning. So that's knowing now that I'm going to potentially be out of work for 5 days. You know, I got backed into Monday night. I probably won't be getting another load until Saturday night, Sunday morning, let's be real. Had I known this, would I be more upset? Would I have been more upset with the person that backed into me? I probably would have been more upset in the moment. I honestly don't know. I would like to think that, again, because this person was very nervous and I still would have tried to not make his day worse. But I don't know. Good morning, guys. So it is 6:25 in the morning. I'm here at the Springfield terminal. It is Thursday, day 1. I'm supposed to be at the body shop at 7 in the morning, so I'm about to start heading over there. It's only a 5-minute drive. I still don't know if they have all the parts available. I'm going to find that out as soon as I get there. Hopefully they do. So this can only take 3 days, and I can potentially be out of here by Saturday night. Fingers crossed. Let's go. Hey guys, so I'm back in the cab. It's around 8:15 in the morning. I showed up at around 6:40 in the morning. By 6:55, the technician that's in charge of working on my truck told me that I could pull it into his bay. I waited in the waiting room and he proceeded to detach the hood and the parts that they need to work on out of the truck. And then I was free to take the truck out of their bay, park at a parking spot, and stay here while they work on the components that need to be fixed. I had a good conversation with the guy. Again, I geek out on these mechanical components and the way they assemble the truck. Stuff that I don't know, it's always interesting. So I'm back here in the parking spot and I'm just going to sleep for a couple hours. I didn't really get much sleep last night. I was doing laundry and exercising, so I went to sleep at like 1 in the morning, woke up at 6. I'm gonna sleep some more. Hey guys, so it's still day one, around 1:42 in the afternoon. I woke up not too long ago and decided to walk into the shop and just, check how things were going, check if the parts had arrived because they weren't there by the time we disassembled the truck or they disassembled the truck. And I was pleasantly surprised. The new fender and the new headlight support are already attached to the hood. So I know dealerships usually give conservative estimates just to account for issues that they may run into and make sure they can meet a deadline. Seeing that already installed on the hood, just ready to get painted, is giving me some optimism. I also went ahead and spoke this morning with my dispatch, try to see if I can take advantage of the downtime that I'm going to have here and knock out some classes that Prime has, like the ACE 2 class and the safety class, since I'm going to be sitting. And I have been enrolled for both of them. The safety class is at 8 in the morning tomorrow, Friday, and the ACE 2 class is at 8 in the morning Saturday, day after tomorrow. So it's around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I think. Hey guys, so it's about 3:18 in the afternoon. And I just went back there to see how things were going. The person that's working on my truck was on his base, so I asked him how things were going. And, I told him that I saw that some of the parts that we weren't sure if were going to be available were already bolted on the hood. And if I should be optimistic. I literally asked him if I should be optimistic about the deadline. And he was trying to get the parts on the paint booth as soon as possible, but one of their paint booths is down and there's a line of trucks waiting and my parts are on that queue. So that unfortunately that wasn't going to get started today. More than likely at some point tomorrow midday, but he's off tomorrow, so someone else is going to have to take the torch or pick up the torch. So it's a little past 4 in the afternoon and I figured I've spent enough time in the cab. I'm still out here at the body shop. But I decided that I'm just going to try to go to the terminal, have some leisure time, maybe hit the gym, work out. Just anything out of the cab for a couple hours would be nice. So trying to get an Uber and get there fairly quickly. Okay, So this is pretty cool. They actually have a Viper on the dealership across from the body shop. That's pretty nice. Yeah, so I figured that with all the money that I'm burning just by sitting, waiting for the truck to get fixed, it's probably not smart to pay for an Uber. So I'm just out here hoping to hitch a ride. Maybe someone will find kindness in their heart and stop and take me to the terminal. Or not. Who knows? We'll see. Yes! 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 Thank you so much. Oh, look at the dog. Oh, what's up, bro? Oh my gosh. Good morning, guys. So it is day 2. It's 10 in the morning. I actually overslept. I was supposed to go to the safety class at 8 in the morning today. But I spent some time with my trainer last night and hanging at the terminal, so I just couldn't go this morning. And you know what? It's actually for the better because it's 10 in the morning and I just got the knock on my door to get my truck reassembled. They want to put some parts on it.
Expenses, right? So you have to figure out how to deal with those. If you get that revenue up and push those expenses down, this gap is your profit, and that's what you're working for. Now, we all know that looking at our salaries is no fun, and that's what you're looking at when you look at expenses. But
I just finished taking ACE 2 class. It is around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I am ready to hit the road. As I was walking from ACE 2 class to my truck, I contacted driver lineup and I asked them to get me a load ASAP, and there were 2 loads heading to Illinois, both delivering Tuesday. So I asked them to just get me the better paying one. Didn't care about the times, as long as it's the best paying one, it doesn't matter. And it should be arriving tomorrow at some point in the day. Today is Saturday. It doesn't deliver until Tuesday in Wilmington, Illinois. So that's what they had. That's what I'm taking. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this video insightful when it comes to getting your truck fixed at the terminal, having to deadhead to get your truck fixed, making the best out of being down or broken down. Don't forget to make the most of the situations that you encounter, guys. As you can see, I've had a blast. This wasn't how I was planning to have my week go, but things change. We have to change with them. Once again, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Yo, look at this guy. Yes, representing.